Greetings, brothers and sisters. Hello, how are you doing? Hoping that you're well and you are comfortable and your health is well, you're physically good, spiritually well. And last week we saw Trump meeting Putin, and there was a lot of respect. Then we also saw him calling out the European leaders, and there was a lot of disrespect. The opposite of it. Actually, a lot of people are complaining from Europe. They are complaining because they never expected what they've been doing to the African leaders to be done unto them. But what goes around comes around. And a lot of Africans are comparing what happened, because this guy put during the meeting, Trump called Putin for 30 minutes, and during that time the European leaders were waiting. It was crazy, but who cares, man? Good for them. But it's not about that. This video is not about that. It's about that these people, even with all that, they've been disrespecting Africa for far too long. And when I say too far too long, I mean even Burkina Faso. If you disrespect Burkina Faso as a country, you are definitely going to be ejected out. And you go ahead and do that. And last week we saw this lady, a UN resident coordinator, who was chased out and declared persona non grata. So Burkina Faso government expressed its outrage at the UN Secretary General report on children and armed conflict in Burkina Faso, saying it was prepared without consultation with national authorities and contains unfounded information. And as a result, the United Nations resident coordinator in Burkina Faso, Caroflo Smerxinak, has been declared persona non grata. And as a reminder to you, brothers and sisters, before her, the Burkina government, that is the government of Ibrahim Traore, had expelled her predecessor, Ms. Barbara Manzi, on December 23rd, 2022. So this is a warning to these guys. And, it's crazy that, and I'm going to compare of what, the BBC are reporting. And they are saying that, this is a report that was done, and it covered 2-year period. And the study detailed more than 2,000 cases of reported child recruitment, killings, sexual violence and abuse, blaming Islamist insurgent, government, soldiers and civilian defense forces. So these people are mostly, they are blaming Islamist insurgents, but altogether the government, soldiers and civilian defense forces. But brothers, we know what has been happening in Burkina, and we can applaud the president of Burkina and the future king of Africa, Ibrahim Traore, because in just 2 or 3 years he has managed to take over 72% of the Burkina territory. When he came to power, it was 40, less than a half. So more than half of Burkina Faso, or more than 50% of Burkina Faso, was being controlled by terrorists. But now, I'm telling you, this guy has been able to, correct that and bring a whole new hope to Burkina Faso. And the people now feel powerful. The people, they feel more connected to their motherland, which is the land of the upright people. And now we are seeing the UN building this report. And we have been looking to people from Burkina, like our own brother Saimakas Traore on Twitter, who shows us the type of terrorists that are there. And you find that these terrorists usually train children. So you find the person, this military man, or this VDP, that the civilian defense forces are fighting, are actually children. So what do you do as a VDP? You are at war, and it's unfortunate that the person who is fighting you is a child. But these people don't want to understand that, and they will write whatever they want. And the government of Burkina said that the report contained unfounded allegations. It did not cite any documentation or court rulings to support the alleged cases of violations against children attributed to valiant Burkinabe fighters. And we can only look at the development of Burkina, but these people will do anything to undermine it. And that is why we are here as African past and other bright and people who have woken up from Africa and the motherland, from the diaspora, to tell people who don't know, brothers and sisters, that this is not how it is going. Sometimes ago, we used to believe so much of what these people used to say. When it's the UN, it's the CNN, it's the BBC. But now even with the Trump that I started talking about, these guys are like, these are fake media, you don't listen to them. So even for us Africans and the people of African descent, please stop listening to these people. And now this is the UN. The UN doesn't care about us, but they undermine what is good for us because we are against their democracy, which is useless democracy. You see, it only works to undermine whatever Africans are doing and to exploit Africans. So brothers and sisters, share this video so that it reaches more for people who are in chains of those media. And then it's not just the Western media. We keep telling you that it's even more, because even our local media here tend to copy what the Western media are doing. They copy and they write courtesy Reuters or CNN or whatever, because they don't have their own, which is very dangerous. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to support us, we have Bami Coffee link in the description and on your screen. And we have super chats, super thanks, we have merchandise, on all this in the description. If you'd like to talk to us, link up with us, talk to us, we have a WhatsApp number on the description. And we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.